Welcome to Disturb, second episode Global Warming, and particularly fossil fuels. So let's talk about fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are the blood of the earth. Basically, what the earth has consumed, and then we're sucking up the blood and we are putting it out, burning it, and we're putting it out into the atmosphere. That's basically what we're doing. Imagine if that's vampirism, right? It's a form of vampirism on human. Imagine if we were doing that to a human. That's horrible. That's a horrible thing because we're thinking of the earth as our source of energy. When in reality, we have the sun, an infinite amount of energy that can be drawn through solar panels and run cars, run houses, run everything just on the sun alone. And then we've got the water, so many waves, so much and then energy that is amassed through the waters. And let's not forget the wind that is flowing. Those are the three main elements that we have discovered so far, with so many more coming on the way. So why are we focusing on sucking up the limited resources of the blood of the earth, drilling even deeper and deeper to suck as much blood as we can so we can burn that and put carbon elements into the poisonous and so many different elements into the atmosphere that are hurting our environment and are literally boiling the planet to the form of our extinction? How is that profitable? Now, some people may say, "We're oh well, we already have the setup. We have the setup already done. We can't really change it and whatnot." We are literally killing ourselves. That can't be an option. That cannot be an option. And so I was discussing it briefly with a lovely Katja Herbers, who is amazing, iconic, both on Westworld, also on that nun show that I forget the name off the top of my tongue, but she's always hilariously iconic. I adore me some Katja Herbers. She has an amazing soul and an amazing spiritual connection to so many answers, and I am enthralled in the trinity that is her with her co-stars on Evil, and so many secrets just upon that trinity alone. But that's a whole other subject. We're getting back into global warming. We want to be able to enjoy season 45 of Evil. In order to have season 45 of Evil, we need to keep the planet alive, right? So in order to keep the planet alive, we need to make a dramatic change in our personal lifestyles, in the way we commune with our fellow humans, in the way we expand our voice and let people know that fossil fuels are killing us and all of us, the people that are making the money, their future, damaging them, all that stuff. So, how do we end fossil fuels? There's two ways. We can end fossil fuels through darkness and evil, or we can end fossil fuels through goodness and understanding. Let's start with the evil. Now, to the same degree of people that hate humanity to be able to poison them, that creates an energy. And that is an energy that people can tap into. And they can manifest it and utilize it. And certain people that practice magic and know how to do it can pinpoint, like a sniper fire, every single person within their parameter in order to show them exactly what they're doing. So, unless you want some kind of monster eliminating your entire family, because if they don't eliminate your entire family, then you'll be eliminated and have them eliminated through magic. So that way, nothing necessarily, everybody kind of knows, but nothing necessarily can be legally proven. Oh, that's why the show is called Disturbed. Because I've done magic before. I've done both good and bad magic. And I've seen the results of what it can do. I've done it on a personal level, both on a personal level and on a global level. And I've seen the impact of what it can do. So I'm afraid. I am personally afraid that if I do something, it may actually have the effect that it has done on it. So, in order to, I mean, there's a very simple way for me personally to end fossil fuels. And perhaps there's a very simple way for you to end fossil fuels to, you know, turn on a candle, cast a spell, get some friends together, or you just on your own and you have the power to be able to annihilate all fossil fuel activity and destroy that business once and for all as quickly as possible. So, that's one way. That's the evil way. By eliminating anyone involved in fossil fuels, just eradicating them. See all the flies? Oh, exactly. See, that's what happens. When you're mean, they come around. So, but let's talk about the positive. All right, guys, it's time. Go away. It's time for the positive. See, it went away. So, it's time for the positive. The positive is we can change their minds. There's so much money to be made from the sun, from the water, from so much. Also, the karmic debts that are paid when one switches over and chooses to care, when one chooses to understand and one chooses to bring people together. That is an amazing blessing when you flip it around and you say, you know what? I'm not going to hate. I'm going to love. I'm not going to choose. I'm going to include. I'm not going to exclude. I'm going to include everybody together because that's what's good for the planet. And we have the resources in order to be able to create a better world. So that's what I would say to the fossil fuel industry. I would say choose good. Choose good because if you don't choose good, someone equally is going to choose just as bad for you. It's a karmic wheel. It's a karmic wheel. That's the problem. And the people don't understand. They don't understand. But the good, in a way, is that the wheel and the time between cause and effect are closing in. That way we can learn faster. You treat that person badly, bam, right there. It's your element. And we kind of, it's the quote unquote Satan energy that has been hindering us from having that connection. Is it still recording? Wow, it's still recording. So it's the Satan energy that has been hindering us from having that connection. But now that the Lord is closer to us, we're in the age of Aquarius, we're getting to that point where what we do to others is automatic instant karma. And it's good and it's bad because some of us don't understand how instant karma works and what we're putting out into the world. So that's my thoughts on global warming. Ooh, where did that come from? I'm Fleming. I'm gonna have an operation. Relax. I have a blocked nasal passages. That's another video. So, now getting over the fear. Getting over the fear. You know, the world is ending. It seems. You know, everything is on fire or hot or the tides and everything. You know, and how do you get? What you do is you put. And you know, I was discussing this with Katja, and I mentioned, you know, what if we put out flowers? You know, and it seemed like throwing pebbles at an avalanche. You know, so it's like I know, but it opens up the conversation with your neighbors. You know, if you put out flowers out there and you say, you know, in order to curb climate change and stuff like that, at least it gets the kids going a little bit. Have that discussion with the kids, have that positive discussion with the kids. What can we do? Can we write letters to our Congress people, to our people in control? Can we show them the level of degree of how much we care? Make videos. Have your family make videos about climate change and global warming and what you personally can do. So that's my thoughts. You know, I'm disturbed. Are you? I think a lot of us are very disturbed as to what is going on, and I think a lot of us hinder that and don't talk about it because we're scared that we're going to get judged by people. But at the end of the day, we have to speak out because it's not just our lives on the line; it's the future, it's the future of humanity. It literally is the future of humanity. I told you to go away. I talked to the insects and they're right there and they're like, hi. Okay, I gotta go because I don't know what it is that they want. I think they want me to move something. I want to wish you all a wonderful, wonderful eternity. Thank you.